Aloha. Super nice seeing you. I'm so glad you're back. I can't wait to work on some tunes with you. What we're going to do is going to work on a little bit of the right hand or rhythm stuff and point out a couple things that are just going to tweak that performance style. These different trills that we're doing, like the half step down and the half step coming in, the little slides we're doing, those necessarily take away from thinking about both, but what we're going to do is make our right hand rock solid. It's going to start off with the whole step, half step, quarter note, 16th notes kind of mentality, and then take it from there on your own accord on how you like to do this. The examples I'll give are probably going to be from what we worked on today, Southern Nights, and or maybe like the Paul Simon tune. The chord changes for the Paul Simon tune are going to be G, and what I do is kind of like I do this so it has like a vamp in the beginning. And I'm doing these 16th notes over the top. If I slowed down and just did 8th notes. Mama Pajama rolled out of bed, G to C, then to D. So the rhythm on that is what I'm doing is I'm putting the inflection on the 1E and a 2E and a for the 16th. So 1E and a 2E and a 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 1E and a 2E. That D, I add a D sus4 on it, adding the G on there. But if you just want to incorporate the whole D sus4 from your G to your C and then drop down your 2, that also works. The same chord we were working on today, incorporating the open high G, the secondary finger on the D, and then your G note giving the open A. Gives a D sus2, kinda, or a G sus4. All right, so what we're gonna see here is this. When we speed up the 1E and a 2E and a 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 1E and a 2E. If you pull your hands back towards here and see how much easier or harder it is, and then move it over the sound hole, and then right around the 12th fret and the 14th fret, try there to see if you get a little flatter for that raking effect, the same thing we were trying to accomplish with the guitar pick. Okay, so it's gonna have a Mama Pajama rolled out of bed, and the secondary rhythm I have after having the Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and ran to the police station. I do like a rest downstroke. So like a rest downstroke. Kind of like a chuck. Boom, chuck, boom, chuck. But it's a combination of boom, chuck, and 16th notes. Boom, chugga, 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 boom, chugga, 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 boom, chugga, 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 boom, chugga, 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 boom, chuck. All in all, when you speed it up, it looks like Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and ran to the police station. When Papa found out, he began to shout. He started the investigation. It's against the law. It's against the law. What the people saw was against the law. Mama looked down and spit on the ground every time my name get mentioned. Oh, and Papa found the boy, get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in a house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. So that one's using that same rhythm going back between, well, I'm on my C. Don't know G. I'm going, I'm on my C. Then it has a C, A7, and a D. That whole feeling is going to be, I'm on my way. Don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my C, A7, and D. Goodbye, C. Don't worry about the F. Go to the G. Singing G, C, G, D, G, F, C, C, D. That C, C, D is going to be the weird part because you have a down, down, and then it goes back to the rhythm. So here's what it looks like a little slower. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time. So we've got the G, A7, D, goodbye, C. got the F there, go to the G. From the G, G, C, G, 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 D, G, F, C, 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 D, G, C, G, 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 D, G, F, C, 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 D. Those go back and forth, so it does one, then the other. Wonderful writing. I love Paul Simon. Okay, and then the other thing that I think will be interesting, instead of just doing the 16th back and forth, just to get that right hand reintroduced to keeping our stride right here, and the fulcrum comes from our hand. Try working on those the half step movements, like maybe like the G7, where we're doing like even in well, I'm on my way. C, I'm doing like a C, and then I hammer on my first fret for the F to get a F C sus. Right? Well, I'm on my way, don't know where I'm going. And I do a G sus4 and back down. So something like that, just for a little more reflection. Or I could do a then to the G. I just go down a half step and ride that half step sucker back up. It's kind of like doing the half step third to get the blues minor feel, or the bebop kind of feel out of modal structures. Same thing works with this. When you drop down that half step and do the slide in, it really gives it that Hawaiian feel, or like that kind of even bluesy, almost like a Dominant 7 Allman Brothers kind of kind of half step blues pull in. Great song. Throw me a couple songs during